Hello. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I forgot. I'm from Canada though, so Thanksgiving doesn't. We don't do Thanksgiving here. We did it last month. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Diego. The hell? And we're already off to a good start. I knew this was gonna be a scary game. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I am a child, and I'm also easily disturbed. So I don't think we should play this game. I'm really bad with horror. Oh Jesus, hey static. Man, is this really scary? Not this game. Static, do you think I can beat this in one stream? This is spooky as fuck. Anything but this game. Is this scary? Is this game like super scary? I know this is like scary, but is it super scary? Are there like jumps that'll kill me? Hey, well, let's start. Whatever. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. I ain't saying shit. Okay, well, anxiety or depression. Okay, already off to a good start. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh god. You're a girl? Right now? This is in... Wait, that didn't work, didn't it? Wait, something... Why did my... What the heck was that? My monitor just... Okay, wait. My monitor just blacked out real quick there. Yeah, well, who do you like most? Leave the music? Okay. Is this working?
Pardon?
Oh, it's working. Sorry, I don't think... Wait, does it work here? No, for some reason it doesn't. But let me fix that real quick. Sorry, I think I know why it didn't work. Okay, wait, let me do that real quick.
Pardon?
Nope. Okay, wait. Let me get this. No, don't worry. I got this. I think it just reset when I like tried to fix my internet. Huh? Why is it not working? Okay, wait. Let me fix it real quick. Let me restart Touch Portal. Question for chat: have you all seen our game and played it? Pretty sure people have. You said you ain't saying shit. Wait, let's see if it works now. No, what the heck? Why is it not working? Not working. I don't know why it's not working. Let me see. OBS. Okay, I think. Okay, wait. Let's just do this anyway. Out of all these girls, who do I like the most? Is this what you're asking? I don't know. Sorry, I can't. The touch portal isn't working. I need to fix it. I might have to restart stream to fix it. But anyway, I like this girl. I think. I don't know what her name is yet, but we'll see. I'm trying to fix the thing right now. Oh, I think I know why. There we go.
Have confidence.
There we go. We got it. Okay. Should work now. Never mind. What? No, it's not working. Never mind. What the hell? Why is it not working? This is poo-poo. Wait. Let me get it real quick. Sorry, this is gonna be annoying. All right. 1, 2. Okay, do that, and then here. Don't worry, I got this. And then let me restart Touch Portal again. Let me like fully restart it. Okay, Touch Portal again. Yeah, Redeem's causing a stall. I'm sorry. I gotta, yo. It's more fun when you guys can redeem. Let's see. Console. Now let's check. Oh, there we go.
Pardon?
Oh, there we go.
Hey, motherfucker.
Okay, we're good. We're safe. Fixed. Saved. Okay.
Yubi.
Wait, what the heck? Oh shit. Okay, we're good. Alright, so this is Doki Doki Literature Club. I already know it's horror. I already know. Steam fucking said it. I'm not using a controller. It's that one game. Still stalling. Please let me stall. Like seriously, who wouldn't think? Look at this. Horror. Psychological horror. This game is not suitable for. Dude, they already spoiled the game for me, dude. This is fucking dumb. What if they actually? I think they had to do this, right? I just don't know what happens in this game, but I know it's gonna be scary. Ah, this is part of Kiryu's sub stories. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me, dude. All right, you know what? Whatever. We'll go in with our. Okay, my cheeks are spread. I'm ready. This game's gonna fuck me over, dude. Let's go. Enter your name. All right, chat. Who's gonna be my sacrifice for this? I'm not using my name. Who's gonna be the sacrifice? Someone pick me. Okay, Static. Your name, Static. Kiryu? No, you already got a. You already got a. I can't use numbers. All right, okay. Static eyes. Kiryu? Kiryu? Me? Okay, how about Stadia Kiryu? Oh, Diego Kiryu. Saint Diego Kiryu. There we go. There we go. Now, there we go. All of you. Oh, fuck it. There we go. Now everybody's happy. Amalgamation. Saint Diego Kiryu. We're already good. Let's go. Let's do this. No, I'm not reading shit. Like, I'm not gonna use that voice. That's gonna fuck me up. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any. Dude, I can't fucking read. She might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori. Oh god. Okay. Is there auto? Oh wait, no, not auto. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Beautiful. All I heard was a wheeze. So sorry. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Now we get tired of waiting up. But if you...
confidence.
Oh god, please. Oh, time to get a VC and get people to read along? Yo, who's gonna be the girl voices? What if she's going to chase after me like this? I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let's say you already catch up with me. Yo, I think you're sleeping, dude. I think you're like stayed up all day. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Saint Diego Kiryu. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them, Saint Diego Kiryu. Saint Diego Kiryu. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. She has like a personality disorder. Her voice just changes, but okay. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, San Diego Kiryu. This name's gonna destroy me every time I see it. By the way, San Diego Kiryu. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. The game's called Doki Doki Literature Club. I guess, you already know. Haven't been looking either. So that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Hey Manuel. Diego, we have conjoined with Kiryu. Yeah, hey Manuel. You told me we would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit much about me, and I'm perfectly content with getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's so me. If I have to choose between Bande's fake or Moppon's girly laugh, I choose Bande. What? Man. The hell? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Dude, she's talking to me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Thubbs. Saturday wants me to check out some club. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hoggers. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. What? Moppon should be talking to you literally. This is me. However, honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Sorry about that burp, that was loud. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Shh. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Okay, that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? She liked me. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new. Oh, okay, never mind. She doesn't. I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so. Pardon? Hey Kyoya. Cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Swing! Everyone, the new member is here. I told you. Don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to... Oh, the girl 1. This is the one I wanted. He's not ready. I'm not ready for. Welcome to the literature. Dude, the game literally spoiled me right at the very beginning. This game is a fucking disturbing piece of shit game that will scar me for the rest of my life. Even the Steam page said horror, psychological horror. This game is not for the easily disturbed. It wasn't me spoiling myself. I looked at the store page. The store page spoiled me. Anyway, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Thanks, girl 1. And then you see you're against spoilers. Hey, you know what? The store page, I can't do nothing about the store page. Seriously? You brought a boy? Hey, wait, I thought, they kind of look the same. Sayori and this girl, I don't know why. Way to kill the atmosphere. It sucks that this type of game has trouble being able to stay a secret. Ah, Saint Diego Kiryu. What a surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh yeah. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. You're not the one. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. No, we're not doing that again. That was it. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature than timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, San Diego Kiryu. Monika smiled sweetly. Oh man, she cute. He didn't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I can't keep doing that voice, dude. My parents are gonna come in saying, "What the fuck are you doing?" Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. Yeah, you too, Monika. Sayori, best girl. I'm liking. Wait, what's the black-haired girl's name? Come sit down, San Diego Kiryu. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about Yuri? Oh, yes, I like her. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Yuri, cool, but I like Sayori better. Expect Monika. What? Except Monika. Monika Worth girl? Okay, are you ready? Oh! Natsuki loves to phone off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking. So good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is real good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh my fucking god. I am not reading her lines. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. Oh, god. You know, you dummy. Alright. Why is he giving them the suave voice? SMH, just be yourself. I'm trying to be quiet so my parents don't hear me. That's what I'm not talking. I don't want to talk out loud reading these fucking lines, dude. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I'm glad you think my voice is suave when it's quiet. Thanks, soul. Appreciate it. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Be like my boy that mows in his room at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah?
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, as long as it's not past midnight, we're okay. Don't worry, the teachers the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged in here by Sayori. Moppon, you have to name every character you ever make in a game. San Diego Kiryu? Who says? Well, we'll come up with better names, we'll see. But yeah. You guys all wanted the name, so I just combined you. This thing. Straight out of a... I was gonna spoil, but yeah, whatever. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. What made him join the club? Oh my god. There's 2 big reasons why I joined this club. I'm kidding, no. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Debate club? Yeah, nah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity is how to prepare for the events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nodded agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. She will. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. Why? I don't know why I read the beta as process. Oh god. Maybe that's why they were all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, San Diego Kiryu, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh wait, what the fuck? Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Listen, Monica might be down. You don't know what's going on in her mind. Oh my god. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Moppon needs voice actors. I do. But god. Where am I gonna find 4 girls willing to... Oh god. Or 4 guys. Who knows? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes lit up. that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. This is what? How long is this game? I'm gonna be reading for like a long time. This is gonna destroy me, dude. It's okay. I got water. I got 1 bottle of water, and if I'm gonna need a lot of water, dude. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. God, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But
What? What gives you that idea?
you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori what? Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. Oh my god.
I'm not that cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. It's 5 hours, we're fine, right? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing into oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monaco. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. What poem am I gonna write? Isn't that right? Saint Diego Kiryu. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Wait, what's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Larry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Saint Diego Kiryu. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I can't say no! One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember, tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Then Diego Kiryu. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, St. Diego Kitty, since we're already here, do you wanna walk home together? That's right, Clary and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for club. Sure, might as well. Yay, yay, yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wandered back and forth between the four girls, Ayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. I'm getting the Yuri route. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh wait. Oh, I can actually write a poem? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Sometime something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. She seems like a... Okay, let's see. Oh. Intellectual. Big words probably for this misery. Oh wait, she likes misery? Okay, oops. Doki Doki. Good childhood, dazzle, heart, melody. Melody? Nope. Vertigo, sticky, whistle, tragedy, lust, giggle, fear. No. There you go. Secretive, daydream, heaven sent. How did I know Moppon would go for Yuri? Dude, I love girls like these, dude. Heaven sent, secretive, philosophy. There we go. Email, meager, marriage, treasure, vanilla. I almost read this as Valhalla. If this game actually had actual typing, CEO would write some slam poetry. Dude, I would destroy these girls at poetry. Okay. I won't. I'm kidding. Vanilla treasure. Treasure, no. Crimson. Family? Nope. Infallible. There we go. Big words. Melancholy. Depression. Why does this girl like all the bad words? What the fuck? Anxiety. Watch this be her. Okay, never mind. Papa. Clouds, pure, love, calm, hair, dance, dream, vibrant. What's a big word? Vibrant? Massacre. This is gonna be some weird disarray, romance, desire. Oh my god, she likes that word too. Kawaii! Unrequited. Graveyard, suicide. Graveyard, what the fuck are these words? Anime. Extreme. Despise. And I'm just trying to get her, right? So I gotta pick like really big words. Excitement. Existence. Attermage. Unending. Agonizing. Determination. There we go. Tenacious. Variance. Happiness. Variant. Okay. Judgment, whirlwind, landscape, nightgown. Judgment? Oh man, dude, I'm so going to Yuri's route. Hi again, San Diego Kitty. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Going back to the literature club. I was the last to come in. Everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, San Diego Kiryu. Okay, so wait, why is Monica not an option there? Yeah, why is there only 3 girls? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like he deserved any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plows back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Saint Diego Kiryu always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's so. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and San Diego Kiryu can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. No. Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want it to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick some scheduled activities for the club. I hope it's manga, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks a second glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, then I probably wouldn't. Oh, if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit. That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Oh my god, that scared me. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. And there's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by the person who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Or from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of the sort of thing San Diego Kiryu? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. Is this where the horror starts kicking in, dude? I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into this thing. So, she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Oh, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I step into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not looking at her own book. I glance over. She's looking at me, stripped naked. Huh? It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my god, we got some new CG. Poggers. Oh my god, here we go. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Koya has a burp counter. I don't have a burp counter. I don't burp that much. Turn the page. Sorry. Sure. I think I got distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face and her eyes. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Every counter starts with 1. How do you even make a counter, right? Can someone give me a command to make for what's the name? Stream elements so I can actually make the command? I know you guys know it. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri is no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side so she can catch it with under her own thumb. Yuri. This might be a slight thought, but their main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for the moment. Santiago Kiryu. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I was more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhaled, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? Dude, that's a Chad move right there. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, as I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. I think I know why the poems were only 3 girls, because if it all ends up to 20, you could like pick like what 5 for each, right? And so you don't. I guess the game doesn't really know who you pick out of the 4, right? If you get everything to like 5, 5, 5, 5, I'm guessing that's what it means. So if there's 3, you'll always get bound to pick at least one of them, right? So Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition note. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly reply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. What is this? Yuri. Yuri is the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that out loud? But then O ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. I didn't really do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of experience do you have? Burp. I don't know how to add a burp command. How do you add a burp command? I don't know, dude. Wait, let me close my window. It's getting cold. Ow. You use the imaging metaphors and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time at it, really. Huh? Brief stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form two. Oh my god, she's literally stalling. Just, God, kiss me already. In the end, is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. But once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. And she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Not so you can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share your thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by shimmering blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. You sure do. Huh? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Actually, wait, let me see right now. Right, there we go. Oh god, my parents are here. Wait, stop. Wait. Time out. Okay, let's go. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Oh wait, sorry. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Saint Diego Kiryu. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining a place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, seemed to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing really.
Yours is impressive too, so. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Saint Diego Kiryu. Me too. Okay. Okay, that's looking good. I think she likes me, dude. Yeah, San Diego Kiryu. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Well, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or even things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I wanted to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, San Diego Kiryu. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. It's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And when I my poem. Great job, San Diego Kiryu. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations. Oh my god. Whew, scary. Hey Sunny, thank you for the host. I'm not gonna lie though. This is hard to read because I don't really read that much, right? So like I'm already like my mouth's already dry. How many chapters is this? Actually, I'm not gonna ask that. If there's I think this is sectioned off, right? There's like sections or chapters in this game. Because like if that's the thing, I might stop at the first chapter and just do it in parts. Because God, it's hard to fucking read, dude. Oh yeah, how was your stream? How was Miku Miku? Even if I drink water, my like mouth still feels dry as fuck. Anyway, that's why I said get in VC. Yeah, well, who's in VC to do this? Someone who's gonna do. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to trouble anybody. It's okay. We'll be okay. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. I'm not thirsting. Yuri's not even here. I'm okay with Yuri. These girls are, hey, they're okay. They're meh. Looks like Yuri likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I can feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you and try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased a bit toward their own kind of style, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Okay? It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, I blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with the permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever in everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. PugChamp. Thanks for listening. Oh, okay. I don't really want to do these two. Can I just fucking skip? Wait, you can skip? No, we gotta do it. Dot. This is a good poem, San Diego Kiryu. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would write poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into that yet, but that doesn't really mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, San Diego Kiryu. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not really sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. No, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing my to wish? Wait. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could stay forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What the fuck is this? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit or to a yes or no question. I just forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Fucking stupid. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it was bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. That was shorter than the rest. That's good. Natsuki, it's our fellow weeb. Oh my god, her lines are gonna be so... Oh, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Just a little... That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke it just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. What the fuck is this? Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Go suck on a tit. What? Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all about sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah, that poem was facts, dude. Straight up fucking facts. Best poem of the decade. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, let's save. God dang, that was insane. Yes, please. Yes. Just kidding, no, we're not gonna do it. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. I think I should save on every slot so we can do every route, right? So we can like pick every choice. A little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. You know, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this message? Did I say something? Oh, no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Uh-oh. But I do have a couple suggestions. Oh. Okay. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I already liked it. And Saint Diego Kitty did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Saint Diego Kitty liked my poem, you know. He even told me how he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh fuck. She's gonna fucking murder her. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up on as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Saint Diego Kiryu appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Saint Diego Kiryu started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Saint Diego Kiryu. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Saint Diego Kiryu. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effective way. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Saint Diego Kiryu? No, I don't. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Natsuki? Oh wait, fuck! I probably should have saved there, huh? Fuck me. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Have you not played this before? No, I haven't. This is my first time. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's not secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting personal feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it away too far. Yuri means well. And if you told her that how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. I was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Shut the fuck up, Sayori. Sayori. She doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. I'm just kidding, Sayori. I love you. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Hey, when you open the game, it says there's like disturbing content. You can't like avoid that. It's like right at the start of the game. When you start up the game, it says, "Are you sure you can take this?" There's things about anxiety and depression, and God, there's so many warnings at the start. If there wasn't any warnings, then I wouldn't have been spoiled. Or like across the room, she has her chin buried in her hands while she stared at her desk. Yeah, but I read the tags in the store. Yeah, that's true. But it wouldn't have mattered since I downloaded it and it still showed here anyway. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Anyways, stuff yet? What? I don't know. Not yet. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it oh well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, San Diego Kitty. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. Then open it up. Show me. Show me proof that you're not lying. Tell me it's not pads. What thing did Natsuki say? I'm spoiling myself here, chat. What the heck? It's right at the front page, dude, when I was downloading it. I'm going to... And also, the very first thing the video of the store said, like, it says, very disturbing content. So I'm like, okay. Why? Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It's a lot of fun. Or I decided it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. San Diego Kiri, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about with everyone. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from our friends there too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I'll tell myself with newfound determination. San Diego Kiryu, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. That beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? I do. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. San Diego Kiryu? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes you the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Oh, what the fuck. Sure, being friends with everyone... What? Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori's shoulder.
Yeah.
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, wait. So I think... Wait, let's save here. Okay, so... What's a good... Okay, so we want her... Wait, my mom is calling me. Get back. Be right back, my mom's calling me. Okay, we're back. Good. Was getting my dog some food. Anyway, she likes very big and dark words because she likes horror. So I think extreme. Okay, so we want her laugh, journey, lipstick, vacations, parfait, swimsuit, sensation, wonderful sensation. There we go. Agonizing, massacre. Heaven Sent, Universe, Sparkle, Doki Doki, Unstrained, there we go. Unstable. Climax, Pleasure, Question, Sugar, Valentine, Captive, Alone? What? This is weird. She's liking like dark words too. The heck? Uncontrollable? Determination? Nope, wait. Oh wait, wait, what did I click there? Daydream, fantasy. What's capable? There we go. Philosophy. Inferno. Entropy. Incongruent. Frightening. Excitement? No. Fuck. Depression? No. What's vertigo? Vertigo. Graveyard. After image. Unending. There we go. I got a lot of stuff for her. That was good. That was real good. Alright, another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more confident here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room and this usual scene greets me. Hi, San Diego Kiryu. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, she wanted me to buy for you. What the fuck? I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. Don't make you feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Ah, ah. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Saint Diego Kiri to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. What the fuck? That was mean. I like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys what she was bringing me to the clubroom before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than... Dude, this girl is 5 head. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Fuck. What the fuck? Yeah, equality. Out of nowhere, something smacked... Oh, I thought I hit her. Something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution? Retribution? And actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that was so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just for one cookie. For just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika is in the clubroom. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Shwing! Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard, because since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Play to the fire and the flames, please. Monica, once I get a little better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Yeah, so in that case, I'll let you down. San Diego Kiryu. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back at her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's poem time, right? Hey, Yuri. Yeah. Suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we were reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh no, I was just kind of waiting for you. That's the case. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow the watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf with kind of a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Oh sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, she moves really the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, but I'll be alright. I'll be right back. Ugh. I might as well walk with you. No, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Sex. Oh no, okay. Hey? Yuri was going to make some tea. So, I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Just fill in the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit cautious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Pardon? That's Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve San Diego Kiryu in public activities? Yeah. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Now let's go, San Diego Kiryu. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Pardon? Oh shit, dude. Is this it? Is this the good? Is this the good time? Is this the TOS moment? Live stream fails? Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. I feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. San Diego Kiryu. How come even when I do something bad, you're just being nice to me? Because I rob you. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? What's your head? San Diego Kiryu. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill out the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. PogChamp. Do you like oolong tea? Oh yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Sorry. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 300 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. You shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Or I shouldn't do. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. By surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. You noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking. I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Hug. I'm in, boys. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, San Diego Kitty. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. San Diego Kitty, I have another request. Take down your pants. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? Oh, if we sit on the floor today. Hey, what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. But why? I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't realize. Don't worry. No worries. I just have back pain fairly. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my huge brain. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I go ahead and get the book. I'll retrieve the book from my bag. And I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candy that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Candy with tea? Is that really good? The hell? I never tried that. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Got a teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finished opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, yes. With the effects and the everything. Oh my god, look at the dust particles. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. Okay. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading it from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips in the situation and it was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Pog chump! Trade it in, boys. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. San Diego Kiryu. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... well... You were just helping. This was something... Wait, what? Oops. Right? Sorry about that. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Yeah, friends can feed each other, right? Friends can feed each other chocolate from by hand. That's totally friendly, right? Yeah. I remember a girl fed me once when I was in high school and I bit her finger. Oops. The situation has gotten really tense. The sexual tension between me and her. Ooh. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Oh god. Dude, she's ready to go, dude. She's ready to go. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Oh my god. Put it there. Put it in, boy. Do it. Do it, brother. Do it for me. Please. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. Oh my god, dude. But it's different this time. It's even wider. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my finger. Oh my god, dude. Oh my, I lost. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. Monica, time to share poems. San Diego Kiryu can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell was abruptly broken. Monica, you stupid bitch. That was my moment. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Man, what the fuck, dude? I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Man, really? Really? Okay, you know what? Let's just start with Monica. Whatever. Hi again, San Diego Kiryu. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to show you what you wrote for today? See, sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Hell yeah. I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think your poems are the most romantic. It's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. I hope that doesn't mean you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, sending herself like that. You must be pretty into her. Hell yeah, I am. Completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, what? What? What do you mean? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Oh, okay, never mind. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but Well, there's nothing really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? What? What? Is that a C? Cacophony? Cacophony? What? Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. A violent, grating wave forms. Oh wait. Cacophony? Oh, cacophony. Okay, there we go. Sorry, English. The noise, it won't stop. Who the fuck uses this word? Seriously. Okay. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. The playing of vinyl on a pizza crust in an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one. Huh. English class? Oh my god. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I never said that. It's kind of a it's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my face on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as the physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your... Huh? Okay. Fourth wall? Hello? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Holy shit. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, wait. I want to do Yuri last. Let's see. Natsuki? That was weird. The fourth wall? I like your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. Or you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels with all the cryptic nonsense but I see right through that BS, huh? Making your reader look so hard for all that this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's just one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinions, but my opinion is the best option. Is the best opinion. I'm sure you've figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Oh, this is longer. Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song or love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands were probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she hurts anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. So this is a little dark. Not bad, right? It's kind of a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was too short, way too short. I'm just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. Of course not. Tucker, are you a Natsuki fan? Anyway, this message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I thought I could have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain the complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Is this like about her and like Yuri? No, Yuri simp, hell yeah, brother. Let's go. I think anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? That's me. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it about to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I guess. Too bad just recently hentai is banned in Australia. So they kind of care now. Did you guys hear about that? They banned hentai in Australia. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. I feel like this is just gonna get progressively worse. It's getting darker. Alright, Sayori. Yuri is gonna be last. ... Ooh, I like this one, San Diego Kirio. It has some nice feelings in it. Dude, I wrote I like picked the most negative words. What do you mean positive? Like, oh, what the heck? Nice feelings. I mean, does that mean it's getting better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go out by my heart. If it makes you feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least give it a try, giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. And, well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. When the whole world is so slowly becoming Shimoneta. What happened? Anyway, let's see. Can you imagine if they banned hentai globally? Except Japan, of course. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? A centrist. Kidding, what's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. Nobody likes fucking centrists. Kidding. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you get a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you a rain cloud. Can help give the rain cloud a little hug. What? And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Saint Diego Kiryu. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, right? Okay? Oh, here we go. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Or like, what the fuck? Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine. All rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb, the forefinger, and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there is no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thought, happy thought. In the bottle. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring oh my god, this deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. Didn't feel like the time lapse. An empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in comes my friend. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf and after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters again. The towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This isn't happy. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot, and I've been really in touch with my feeling recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. Shucks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. Gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Theory's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no matter than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Last one? Okay, let's save it for now. Let's see what you've written for the day. Yuri stares at the poem, surprised expression in his face. You like it? Saint Diego Kiryu. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques for practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallowed. It puts her hand and her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects your thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write to myself, for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Grin. Again, Yuri nod. Even your close friend? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a skittering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. As an ordinary human? An ordinary human. I gave the raccoon the piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. A slice of bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon became excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken up to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. Drink some water. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning? I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. Okay. A little more daring than with this one than yesterday's. See that? A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. If I take it at the face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Oh, I think it's something that's different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Oh, I don't think she liked that, dude. She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, did she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. All the poems are getting more cryptic to me. I'm starting to not understand any of these, dude. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Saint Diego Kiryu. There's no one like me. Look at my name. No one has this name, dude. Watch someone have this name, I swear to God. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're here to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done with reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone would come sit in the front of the room. It's about the festival? Yeah, well, sort of. We really have to do something for a festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during your events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Huh? Performing? Oh, Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during their event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up with their recite poems too. So he's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Terry, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was that bad of an idea? No, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine Yuri shaking her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of full people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Fuck yeah. And the more people who perform, and the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. About expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Now do you want to share that with the others to inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying to get new members. The least you can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Hey, what about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to participate reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Look, you can't recite your poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do that in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the word to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem is called Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You Can Do It, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment, she practically refused to do this. But why is she suddenly putting in more effort, so much effort? Water. Oh god. As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. Almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering of words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Okay, there we go. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next in. Harry hops into her chair and cheerfully walks towards the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine yourself reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. God, I drank so much water I need to pee and my throat's sore. Oh god, this is hard. How do people read VNs throughout an entire stream? Okay, maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes it. We applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even San Diego Kiryu liked it. Throat dead. Millions dead. I guess that's a good sign. No, that's not a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of a poem fits you really nicely. It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Oh god, that was bad. You guys probably heard how watery that was. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery when it works as well. You might have needed a little more force behind them. Dude, I have like acid reflux, dude. This is terrible. Burping is hard. Actually, no, burping is easy, but like the aftermath is oof. Depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of people. And next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before San Diego Kiryu. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let San Diego lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Going. Natsuki very grudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when she's spoken aloud. Her words feel like they bounce up and down as if it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That was so bad. That wasn't so bad, was it? I thought she said that was so bad. Oops. Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do this again. You're gonna have to. You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. And doing it in front of other people will be easier. Doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. This is surprise, Natsuki. I think it will be the other way around for me. That's just how it is. So I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That's it. I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Can you flip that skirt a little bit more? I'm sorry. Alright, we're good. That took a while. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monaco. But I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. Impressing Monaco. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Santiago-kun. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's get going already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was pacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to, fumbles with her words. Let's just get the one that, let's just say the one that Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, what's the optimal choice here, dude? Ah, shit. Wait, let me go pee. This is, oh god, I gotta think this through. This is importante, dude. I can't, this has to, oh man. Back.
Mouse to mouse.
I got all the water bottles that I can find. Okay, so A or B. I think I'd still walk home with Sayori because, you know. Yeah, I think I'd still walk home with her, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, she's here. I don't want to be mean. Yeah, Sayori. You don't think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. Me? Lovable Yuri? Oh, oops. Oops. Me? Me? I already see you here in the club every day. Besides, you already seem to really like going home together. Wait, what's up, lovable Yuri? I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Saint Diego kid, you. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she want. Wait, what? Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Yeah, I love hanging out with Sayori, dude. The hell? Pardon? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in time? We gotta save here. Know what time it is? Tomorrow. I'm kidding. I don't know, dude. Can I even handle this? My throat is actually hurting. I can't talk this much for 2.5 hours, really. Wait, there's a lovable Yuri here. I mean, I never watched Yuri, so I wonder what they would recommend. This is my girl right now. Let's see. Big words that are, I guess, horror-like. Horror? Contamination. Extraordinary. No? Unrestrained. Uncontrollable. Disoriented. Secretive. Despised. Wonderful marshmallow disaster. Unending. Variance. The genre Yuri. Oh, there's the Yuri genre. Water. No. Strawberry. No. We want something dark and big. Hopeless. Nope. Tragedy. Why do all the negative words? Why does she like the negative words? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure all those nice happy words are for her. Excitement? No. Anxiety? Uncanny. What's negative? Infinite? Okay. Intellectual? Considering all the words, I'm pretty sure this girl is like secretly depressed and she's like hiding it or something. I don't know. Cause like all the negative words are going to her. Like, let's see. How about unrequited? Is unrequited for her? Oh, okay, unrequited. There you go. Incongruent. Charmed. Maybe she's like jealous of me now because I'm like going out with her. Maybe. Incongruent. It's a big word. It's hers. Agonizing. Tenacious. That's right. All mine, all mine, all mine. Wait, is this save? Okay, it's save. I thought it was load. Oh god. Can I handle more of this, dude? Dude, my throat is dead. Can I keep going? It's only been 2.5 hours, dude. I don't know if, man. You can continue tomorrow if you want. Yeah, I don't want to like rush this. Plus, it hurts my throat. So we can change. Okay, we have choices here. We like stop now, host someone, or we react to content. Dude, the thing is, it's not. Yeah, it's that too. But like, it's like I don't really do this very often. Yeah, but let's react to content, dude. Kind of content? YouTube content? Pornography? No. No, actually, wait. No, it's dangerous because on YouTube, Moist Critical. You know, Moist Critical Charlie put out videos on YouTube. Like, but like, it's his thumbnails are all freaking like huge dildos. So that's gonna get me banned because he shows up in my recommended so many times. So I can't go on YouTube, dude. It's too scary. Fucking Charlie, oh my god, your thumbnails could get someone banned for reacting to content, dude. Literally, if you look up Moist Critical on YouTube, you'll see like a huge dildo. Which is, it's weird that that doesn't get banned on YouTube. There's also a thing called nude yoga, like full-blown nudity. Anyway, let's save here. Sign out of your main account, silly. Are you right? Well, that just means that's so. Yeah, but that you know that means I have to like log back in. I forgot my password. My password. Okay, I'm gonna go log. You know what? Wait, I don't want to just go in incognito. Doesn't that work?